Bowers Game Corner presents Gencon Video Bonanza 2015. Brought to you by Gatekeeper Games, makers of The King's Armory, Thunder Track, the new sequel to Turbo Rally Card Racing, and the generous support of our Kickstarter backers.
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for more of our Gen Con Bonanza Blowout Explosion coverage. We're here live at Gen Con 2015, and I'm very excited because we're at Calliope Games, one of the guys that help send us to Gen Con. They're going to be hooking us up with some awesome stuff for our backers, but we're talking about their new, upcoming, exciting, awesome game, Thieves, with Chris, who might know a little thing about games or two.
I know a couple things, just two. But anyway, this is Thieves. Thieves is a 3 to 6 player card game coming from Calliope, late 2015, early 2016. It's all cards. It's all about the players are thieves who have bumped off a huge bank. They've broken into the safe. They have grabbed all the loot, and they are on they're trying to get away, and the cops are chasing them. However, you are trying to kind of sell out your fellow thieves while you keep all of the best loot for yourself. So you have different loot cards that are going to, let me flip this around here. You have different loot cards, valued different values, and you are trying to play them in front of yourself or in front of others. Then you are trying to trigger police raids so that the police will come and bust the one who has the most loot. So you can play loot face down in front of yourself or face up in front of others. You want to try to pass off a lot of the major loot to other people so that when the bust happens, they will lose all of their cards. And there's a timing mechanism built in. You play getaway cards. As soon as 7 of these are on the table, the game ends immediately. So you have to push your luck to get out as much stuff as you can without being busted while you're trying to get the others, stab the others in the back. And that's the way the game works. There's also some special abilities. You can play a card that makes all police cards in everyone's hand get played. You have barricades that take away all the police cards. You have some special thief abilities, like this one here is the fortune card. You draw the top 2 and play them immediately, so it could help or hurt you. This one lets you pass loot from one player to another. And then finally, you got some special loot cards. There's the ring and there's the horseshoe. The ring is worth 3 points during the game, so in a raid, it's not good to have, but it's worth 1 at the end because it's really hard to fence this hot ring. Or you have the horseshoe, which is worth 1 during a raid, but it turns out it's solid gold, so it's worth 3 at the end of the game if it's in your stash. So the whole game is about playing cards, trying to get people busted, keep as much loot as you can for yourself, and then as soon as the last getaway card gets played, the game ends and you see who's got the most loot.
So looking cool. Player count, time length, and I know this is not out yet. When can we expect to see this? All that good stuff.
So we are going to print very quickly with this. The art and everything is finalized. We're working on some package stuff, some rules, getting everything kind of just right. It'll go to print, and we should have it. We're hoping for Christmas this year, but definitely you'll see it all over the place on friendly local gaming store shelves by early 2016. It takes about 15 minutes each round. We're also going to have markers in there so that if you want to play multiple rounds, you can get every time you win a round, you get a marker, and if you get 2 of those, you win. So you can play one longer one if the game goes a little long, or you can play multiple if they're shorter and then play it that way. So a couple different ways to play, but the games typically last 10 or 15 minutes each.
Very cool. That is Thieves from Calliope Game, coming out, sometime in the near future, in the next couple months. If you're enjoying this Gen Con coverage, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. And in the comments below, let me know if you were on the runaway from the cops. Where would you go? Where is that one spot you'd be like, I might be able to lay low here for a while? For me personally, I got this little lake cottage my grandma stays at. It's like this really terribly ghetto kind of thing. There's no indoor plumbing, none of that kind of stuff. But I think that'd be a good place to hide. But where would you hide? Let me know in the comments below. Unless you think I'm a bounty hunter, and then don't let me know. Thanks for your time, YouTube.
Bowers Game Corner presents Gencon Video Bonanza 2015. Brought to you by Gatekeeper Games, makers of The King's Armory, Thunder Track, the new sequel to Turbo Rally Card Racing, and the generosity of these great companies. They support us, go support them.